Hey there everybody, how's it going? My name is Miguel. For today's video, we're not going to be doing any highlights for VRChat. It's instead going to be a tutorial video that I was asked to do by a friend, and I felt that this tutorial video could actually help out a lot of y'all out there trying to replace animations for your avatar. If you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and actually set some music for us to listen to, or just some audio to listen to, of Night Rain on Car 10-hour mix. Having a stressful night as a reason, so apologize if this gets any it's any of you sleepy, but let's go ahead and chill back, mellow out, and do this right now. So the first thing you'd want to do is find the custom animation template that you can apply to the character. The easiest way to find that is by going to your main assets folder after you imported the VRChat SDK. You go to VRC SDK file right here at the very menu. You go to examples, sample, animation, and you'll find something called custom override empty. Once you find that, you can use a shortcut on a keyboard or just copy and duplicate. Shortcut in keyboard is Ctrl-D in order to make a duplicate of it, and you can see the duplicate is made right here. And I'll go ahead and actually rename it to anything you want. New Annie. There we go. I'm gonna set it as New Annie for now. Now that you created the duplicate, you can head over and actually drag it over to make it the easiest possible, and just drop it on the main assets folder, so it's going to be on the very top of everything before you drag it onto your characters and your avatars. Just take this, drag and drop onto the assets, and it should be right then and there. Come back to the main assets folder, and you'll find that New Annie custom override animations template is already set up. Now, since I want to apply this custom animation to this kind of messed up and kind of broken down rig for my Mikoti avatar in a Cancol outfit of some sort that I found, you want to drop it into the folder with your avatar. This avatar, it has the 14 I think it's Ship Girl. There we go. Drop it over into here, into Ship Girl. I can double click on this, and there we go. We have the new animation right then and there. Vice versa, in a link below, I'll have a download folder with the default hand gestures templates for VRChat. If you want to download that right now and install it somewhere, or maybe you download it in the beginning of the video, you're more than welcome to. These come with your default point, fist, finger gun, rock and roll, open hand gestures that come for VRChat that you can apply on your avatar. The reason why you want those is because recreating those particular gestures is going to be really difficult on your own. So instead, it's just a lot easier to simply find these gestures that you have and drag them over into VRChat and then apply it onto your avatar while adding different emotes and faces to it. This is how you see other people being able to make expressions when they point, or when they have a finger gun, or when they do a thumbs up, with different varieties here and there. I already have some animations already preset already, but I'm going to show you how to make new animations for your avatar. And this is always an avatar that I can mess around with. This is not something I'm particularly fond of regarding the avatar. It's a little bit broken over at the neck, so I'll have to redo it entirely, but this is an avatar that I can utilize as a template in order to show y'all exactly what the steps are needed in order to create the animations. So once you open up your folder with the animations, you want to select all these folders here and be able to copy them over down into your folder. You want to make sure they're all brand new. Just hold down Control click or select each one of them and drag them little by little into your folder with your avatar. So then you will have all these animations preset. Now the best way to set up the way that I was able to do it, and different creators will have different things, and I'm no professional by any chance of the word, I'm no topper, but from what I was able to experiment with and was able to learn on my own, the easiest way for me to apply animation is to always make a duplicate of the current avatar. You don't want to be messing up your original creation through the animations, because otherwise you can't really go back, and just easier and cleaner to always have a duplicate that you can mess around with. So what I usually would do is select your current avatar that you want to apply the animation to. You hold down Control and do D to duplicate it, and you'll see a duplicate being created right here. You take the duplicate after you selecting it, you can drag it out so it's a little bit easier to spot. As you can see right there is my duplicate for the avatar. Let's say, for example, I want to create a open hand gesture for it to make it look more surprised or something. I don't know, we'll just work with something here. What you simply want to do, since a lot of these avatars for MFD already preset with shape keys, what you can do is just simply take the hand open animation and drag it onto the avatar and then let go. That will apply the animation. Where did the avatar go? Hit simply reset back in place, just find it again, drag it back out, and you'll see it again, and there it is. Now, in order to add things to the animation that you already have set up as the open hand animation, you simply click the animation tab, and you'll already find that a lot of the animations for the open hand have already been set up to make sure that the hands will look just fine when your hand is open. In order to check through and make sure that animation worked out properly without any tweaks or without any issues, just make sure to go from keyframe 1 to keyframe 2 and notice any differences. Sometimes what ends up happening is fingers or certain bones will not work properly, and it'll start making a weird twitchy motion. So all you have to do is just make sure that each of the values on keyframe 0 and keyframe 1 here are the same. If they're not the same, just go back through and adjust them, make sure the values don't change over here. Now to add new animations, simply what you would do is go to add property, you'd find body, skin mesh render, which is going to be with your shape keys, and then you have all your shape keys for your avatar right here. Let's say for example we want to make this character look surprised. What I want to do is go to body and skin mesh render, and I'm gonna get a little bit silly and put on something called, let's see, let me see if I can find it here, turbo child, laugh. Let's say for example I want to do this face right here. I want to do this for the mouth and make it like a square face. I don't know, just do something silly a little bit. This is not really something I take seriously. Usually I'll be taking time testing out different animations, different shape keys and what they do. But let's go ahead and see what this will do for us. If we, let's say for example, put this value of the blend shape for square to 50. And we can see right there, makes the mouth look more square. If you put it at 100, makes the mouth look even more square. And let's say for example, this is actually the animation that I want to have on this avatar. What I would do is go over to this side here and make sure that this shape key as well is also set to 100 for its value. Let's set it again. So between 1 and 2, no, 0 and 1, 0 and 1, 0 and 1, the same value for the mouth. So the mouth will always do that now when you have the open hand animation. Now let's say for example I want to get a little bit silly, and let's say for example I want to do like a happy cat face, right? Let's say for example I want to go all the way to 100 for a happy cat face to make this character look more cat-like because of the cat ears and everything. And then I can usually apply to the same 0 keyframe, the same value, so it's same on 0 and 1. So now we got a happy cat face whenever we have the hands open. Let's say for example I want to get a little bit more creative and do star eye for my character and give it a little bit of stars whenever the hands are open, because maybe I find it more fascinating to have star eyes and cat face open. I don't know, I'm not taking this too seriously, I'm just getting a little silly just to show you what you need to do. Once you set up your keyframe animation for your current animation and you're happy with it, all you have to do is go back to project. The hand open animation will always be already pre-saved for your continue folder, and then you can actually delete the duplicate. After you created your hand open animation, you want to go head over to your new Annie custom override and apply your hand open animation to whichever animation that you want on here. Let's say for example I want to match the hand open with the hand open on the animation override. I have to find hand open right here, there it is, and then drag over in the new hand open animation and put it right here. As you can see, if it says none, it means they're going to just repeat the same default one that usually the animation control template comes with. But if it's overwritten with a new one, you will play the new one. So instead of my character always having just a regular hand open, I can make it have now hand open with a cat mouth open and with starry eyes come out. So it would look, I don't know, it would match whatever expression I want to match it. And if you want to, you don't have to match with the same animation. If you want the hand open animation to work whenever you have the fists out, you can do the same thing and just drag it over to whichever animation you want to override. If not, just head over to here and delete in order to undo some of the animation override. Now, in order to finish the application of the animation, all you have to do is head over to your original avatar without any duplicate. Once you made all the animations down for each and every single emote like that, what you would do is swap out this custom standing atoms and custom sitting atoms with your new animation override. So all we do is just drag and drop, no, hold on a second, let me select the body, drag and drop from here, boom. Drag it off from here again, and boom. And now, whenever you have this preset like this and saved and uploaded onto your avatar, anytime your character has a hand open animation or whatever other custom animation you set up, with already a preset default or preset template, your character will be doing those expressions. And this is just an easy way for you to not have to recreate the pointing of the finger gun, the rock and roll, the open hand, the closed fist animation, and just have some sort of a template to work off with when you create new additions and new emotes to your avatars. Anyway, that'll be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this actually helps out a little bit. Hope it wasn't too long. Otherwise, feel free to experiment with different hand animations. Like I said before, make sure you create a duplicate of your avatar, and then once you make the duplicate of your avatar, drag it out into the open, as easy as that. Apply the new override animation such as point, make it go out again, and then start playing around with different additions for your character and different animations you want to set it onto. Make sure the values of all the values right here in the animation are same in case you don't want to experience any weird twitching. Sometimes it does happen, oddly enough. Usually the finger gun is the one thing I usually have the issue with, where it makes the fingers twitch a little bit. But aside from that, feel free to apply whatever animations that you want on your avatars. Whatever is available for your shape keys and whatever your heart personally desires regarding anything that you got going on. For example, if I want to apply anger, not sure if anger will actually play something out for me, but let's see what anger will look like. Oh, furrow brows. Look at that. That's kind of cute, I guess. Depends on if I want to make the character look a little more stern or something. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this actually helps you out a little bit here. Feel free to experiment with this and play around with this. And VRChat highlights are going to be come back very shortly to the channel. Nevertheless, hope you enjoyed. My name is Samuel. Like, subscribe, and as always, have a great day. And I'll see you on the next video of whatever I make. See ya!